Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Civil Structural Tech. This is Engineer Afsha Khan Khalil, and today we will be learning one of the most important and useful libraries in the field of civil and structural engineering. So, this particular video will be divided into three parts. So, I welcome you to the first part of this video. In this particular video, we will be just going through the codes. I will be not solving it in front of you or writing code in this particular video, but in part 3 of this particular video we will be solving a live example of a subject known as RCD. All civil engineers must know about this subject, so we will be taking a design example and we will be solving it live using these both libraries in Jupyter Lab. So let me introduce you what is HandCalcs library. So HandCalcs library is basically a library which it's a Python library which helps you write mathematical equations which looks like handwritten equations in any IDE of Python. So what is IDE? IDE is basically an environment of Python in which you write code like VS Code. I believe you are a Python beginner user, so you may know all of these IDs like PyCharm, VS Code, Jupyter Lab, Jupyter Notebook. So I hope so you know all of these libraries. So basically, HandCalcs help you write handwritten equations using just writing few lines of code, and like readily a handwritten equations will be written. So you don't need to go to Excel or Word and go to the ink equation option and like doing it again and again and solving it again and again by writing the end equation, which like does not goes well. It takes so much time to write an equation using ink equation in Excel or Word. I personally used to do the same thing in my BSc, and it was really frustrating. So um so let's go to the Word file, and as you can see there is equation option in which when you write equation you use the insert in new equation, you insert different symbols, you have to find a particular symbol, or if you want to write an equation which is not readily available, so you have to um, write it manually. And look how difficult it is. Like I'm writing a quadratic equation and I'm just writing its first alphabet, which is B, but it cannot detect it. So look how difficult it is writing an equation in which you have your reports, in which you have to write so much equations, and writing it manually is very time consuming. So instead of wasting time on such type of thing, just go for the easiest option in which you have to just write an equation which is very easily writing it through code. If you are a Python beginner user, it's very easy. Just import the following libraries. So as I've written for all people library, but ignore it for now, just import handcalcs.render. And then for writing each and every equation before it, you have to write double percentage render. And if you're a Python beginner user, I believe you know what is variable, so you assign values to each and every variables. So I have written A, B, C, and then I have written a quadratic formula. So look how easy it is. Just as you know that for multiplication we write single asterisk, and for power we write double asterisk, sorry. So I've just written the quadratic equation, and look, what if I was writing it in Excel or Word through ink equation or anything else? How much time consuming it would be? But by writing it in through HandCalcs library, it just took me 1 minute just writing this simple equation. And like that, you can write any equation very easily through this library. So first let's go to the so in the first code we have assigned variables its values, and But what if you want to only display equation? So you can also do this by just writing symbolic with double percentage, and it can readily write it just an equation for you. So I have taken how to calculate area of steel. So as you know, like if you are a civil engineer, you usually use this formula: A is equal to A as dot Fy divided by 0.85 multiplied by FC prime or and multiplied by BW. So sorry, I mistakenly opened Word. Let's get back to the code. So this is one of how to calculate area of steel. So look, for example, if you want to write Fy, so just before y write like underscore and Fy will be written. If you want to write FC prime, so just write F slash prime slash C, and F, as you can see in the video, F prime is written. So I've also written how to calculate AS max 60. We will be solving these, like I will be writing the codes in front of you in the example of part 3. Don't worry if I am not solving it now or I'm not writing it now. As you can see, there are also different samples, like as we have seen pi, like alpha, beta. You can explore, go to the just write Hankel's library or for all people library in Google, and it will redirect you to the that website of Connor Foster itself. So look, I have written theta, I've written alpha, I've written v. Sorry, so there is a bit mistake in this code v dot and star. It has not converted into it, but I will just mention it in the video. So paramus. So basically paramus, it's basically instead of writing, like basically it saves your vertical spaces, and only the result will be shown, no calculation. As you can see in the previous code, the calculation were also shown, but it will just display the result. What if you want like only the amount of digits after decimal? So you can with param, sorry, I pronounced it incorrectly previously. So you can just write the digits you want to display after decimal, and it will be automatically display. As you can see, 10 point like 5, 6 and then 7, only 6 digits are displayed. Now what are long lines? So it will display the output in, like for example, a is equal to 1, b is equal to this and this. And if you type percentage render, like 2% render short, so all the result will be displayed into one line. So that's what mean by long and short method. Now what is substitution? This what it is mean by substitution. So that was all about Hankel's library. Don't worry, as I mentioned, I will be writing the codes in part 3 in front of you by taking an engineering. So thank you for watching.